I don't like that. Mike, stop, stop, stop. Hold it right there. That thing is just moves way too much.
This is frustrating.
I think we're gonna take that hopper off, Mike. Okay? So get over there so I can talk to you. Okay. We are gonna go take that hopper off. That's all it's to it. You'll get it takes all day. So.
Kevin must remove the bolts securing the hopper to the frame.
It is welded. I don't think these things slide out anymore.
Well, who with that? Well, I got a bit of a problem. We used to be able to lift that hopper off like nothing, because that's what it was built for. But when we brought it back last year, some people must have got thinking of all the on the dead solid. So now it's going to take us around before we can lift the hopper off. Cut the thing loose.
Until they can cut the hopper off, the wash plant move is at a standstill.
As they call, disgusted right now. So, see you later.
Everybody else.
The Beets family is in the middle of moving a monster screen deck wash plant down to Tony's new target, the old-timer tailings.
Cody's gone up and cut the material holding that hopper in, so we can haul it down the hill, get in position. That's the battle plan. Subject to change at a moment's notice.
The hopper feeder made the plant too unstable to transport. And after a day spent cutting it loose,
Kevin, top of your head, that is a pipe. Hook that chain to it.
Tony is now ready to lift it from the screen deck frame.
Don't know what you mean, Tony.
Oi! One above your head. Hook that chain on there, lock it in. Me. Dumb. There you go, that wasn't so hard. Perfect. Take it, Len, lift it up, Len, lift it up. Keep her going. Okay, Len, swing it over. Let it down, Len. Len, let it down, let it down, let it down. Perfect. Tie it into the main frame.
Wash plant secured, Mike heads down the steep dirt road.
Let's get going.
If any of the guys on the film crew can hear me, I would avoid being in front of this truck on the hill. It's highly hazardous.
Ooh, come on, turn you.
Mike, slow down and pass the bridge.
Easy, Mike, easy, Mike.
2 days after they started at the top of Paradise Hill, they've finally got the screen deck down to the old-timer tailings.
That'll be good, Mike.
Now all that's left is to unload the 50-ton beast, and Tony has an old trick up his sleeve.
We'll dig a hole behind it with a hoe, back it back in.
Yep.
Who could cut two off with it? What do you think?
Good
Piece
job.
of cake.
Let's go.
Tony's plan? Excavate a pit with a slope at one end to reverse the Oshkosh down. Then drag the wash plant directly onto the pad where it will sluice the tailings.
Okay, bucket over there. It's good. Len, back it up. Right there, done. Good. Right, gentlemen.
All by yourself?
Take it away. Good enough. Well, that was easy. You have no idea how good I am.
The Beets family gathers for the weekly gold weigh.
Hey, Monica.
Hola.
Kevin.
Hola.
Hey, Kev.
How's things?
How's Faith?
She's on her way.
Well, I'm glad to see it all here.
I mean, it's not like we had much choice, really.
Accurate.
Anyway, that screen deck takes at a time, but so be it. We got a lot to fix on it, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, we'll get her though. Not too worried.
The good thing we got the trommel going. I mean, that at least keeps turning. Keeps things alive around here anyway.
Anyways, we should maybe see how much we got.
Until they can get the screen deck assembled and running, the Beets are relying on just one plant, Mike's trommel at the Mega Cut.
Trusty trommel pumped out about a jar, so.
Well, that's okay.
All right.
Oh, God, you.
I got a fade. Okay, is Mike gonna pour?
Haha, Mike's pouring.
Okay. Faith is gonna count.
Ready?
Yeah, ready?
Okay, pour her in there.
5, 10, 15, 20.
To hit their 3,000-ounce target, they need an average of 177 ounces a week. But 11 weeks in, they have yet to hit it.
160, 170, 178, 178.6.
Good job.
Mike's trommel is keeping the family afloat with a gold haul worth $312,000.
1786, that's good.
How much do we have now?
732.6. We still have quite a bit of time left, right? I mean, with the gold price being so high, that is a tremendous help.
Makes all difference.
Even with the big haul, the Beets are still more than 2,000 ounces off their season goal.
Anyway, we'll see what out of the old timer tailings. I mean, now is the time to do it. Price of gold is up there. Hey, you know, we got to pick from different places in order to make it work this year. So, the more spots we have, the better off we are.
Dude, this looks like I'm looking at all this oil down in here.
Yeah.
The exposed wires.
Dude, something's arcing out. Something is causing that.
This thing is a fire hazard. And it's completely dead.
Fred worked a deal with the clay motor to include all the site's equipment. But so far, he's run into problem after problem.
This place is haunted, Fred. We are so close to the edge. We have to have other options. We have to rent some equipment. We have to lease some equipment, something.
Dude, I don't have the budget. We're gonna have to run that 400 nonstop from the swamp, march it back up, and feed the colonel. That's all we can do.
Fred's plan? Use the working excavator, the 400, to dig pay dirt at the swamp cut. Then send the 988 loader to stockpile the dirt at the wash plant. Finally, walk the 400 from the cut to feed the plant. Walking the 30-year-old excavator from the cut to the plant comes with a big risk.
Look, it's your call. But if that goes down, our season is done.
I know, dude. I'm sorry. It's a temporary fix.
All right.
Down in the cut, Stefan is still digging pay dirt with the 400.
Hey, Stefan, 225 is deadline. We're gonna have the 400 pull double duty. So once you're done with that bucket, can you march it up to the ramp? Stuart's gonna have to feed the colonel with it.
All right, you got it.
He wants us to run these into the ground, you know what I'm saying? All right, brother, she's all yours.
No pressure, right?
No pressure whatsoever.
Okay.
Get that goat, baby.
All right.
All right.
Let's fire it up, misfits.
All righty, let's get it on.
All right, Stuart, the Colonel's hungry. Feed him.
Colonel Nugget can only run until the pay pile runs out.
So with the 225 being down right now, we only have one excavator. That pretty much puts us at 50%. It's not ideal, but 50% is better than zero.
After only 2 hours, the 50-yard pay pile is sluiced. Colonel Nugget is shut down, while Stefan walks the 400 back to the cut to dig more.
Am I stuck on a rock on this one or something?
It's clean as hell.
Trucking forward, the left side stopped. The right side kept going.
Oh.
Well, does it move? It can move, but it's not going to be happy about it.
Fred, this thing is going to break down. We can't have it running double duty up top and down below. This thing has to stay down here and dig dirt for us.
With the 400 stranded at the cut, Fred's operation is shut down.
Dude, I beg you. There's too many things to fix right here. We need some help.
You're right.
Fred needs a mechanic. Luckily, he knows the best in the business, Juan Ibarra.
Last couple of days have been really tough. We've had a lot of equipment problems and a lot of downtime. That's been really tough on the guys. So I've been in contact with Juan, and that equipment's on its way now. That's what I'm talking about.
Fred has leased an excavator and a loader from Juan Ibarra and agreed to pay him only when he gets enough gold.
I don't like offering up future gold, but hey, if you're not gonna be willing to take a risk, you shouldn't be mining gold.
Juan has sent specialist operator Alex Voigt to make sure it comes back in one piece.
Fred!
You must be Alex.
Good to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you finally. That's what we need.
We're here. We brought equipment.
I am stoked. So welcome.
Well, thank you.
First off, let's get these bad boys off and get out of here.
This Volvo excavator is probably one of the nicest machines I've ran. She's only got about 1,200 hours on her. Very nice, very smooth. Guy owning it's kind of cool too.
I want to get moving because I want to get this to the guys. They're going to be so excited.
Well,
they need it.
Let's go meet the guys. Is that Fred?
Yeah, Fred drive?
That is Fred.
Is that our machine?
Why isn't this stuff covered in oil?
Hey, everybody, this is Alex. He's our new teammate.
Look at that. Even
Dude.
fixing our road right off the bat?
How you doing, Alex? Man.
I heard you guys needed some equipment, so
Yeah.
this is it, guys.
Yeah, so these are basically on lease from Juan.
Okay.
So
Alex too?
Alex comes with the equipment, but he's our new teammate. He's here to train us and to make sure we use the equipment properly and to make sure the equipment goes back in the same shape that it was in when we got it. This is the fresh start for our claim, and I think it's a game changer. All right, guys, we got the equipment, we got everything we need. Let's get to work.
All right.
Hit your stations.
Fire up the Colonel, man.
Who's coming with me, the excavator?
Fire up the Colonel! Stuart, you're good to go.
Looking good right now.
With a fully working fleet of machines,
The Colonel's getting gold.
the mine is back in action.
It's about time. We got everything up and rolling.
That's where we want to be right here. If we can just keep this going the rest of the season.
I'm in, man.
Things here are running good. The biggest challenge we face right now is that we are running out of good ground.
Halfway through the shortest season ever, 25-year-old Parker Schnabel is about to make a big move to expand his gold mining empire.
A good friend of mine gave me a lead on a pretty good piece of ground just outside of Fairbanks that's for sale. It's a $3 million deal.
With gold prices at a record high, Parker's building a war chest to buy the new ground in Alaska. Despite the late start to the season, he's already banked as much gold as this time last year.
We need to make some money up here, and a lot of that needs to go towards exploring new property and finding more and better ground.
But now, for the first time, Parker's leaving his mine site in the middle of the season.
It concerns me a little bit because there's a lot of judgment calls that get made, and I like being involved in making them. So I'm just about to hit the road, lieutenants. I'm gonna go try to find us some ground in Alaska.
We definitely gonna need something here sooner than later.
And Mitch, while I'm gone, you'll be in charge.
I got it.
All right. While I'm gone, my main concern is getting Lucifer moved to right here.
Uh-huh.
Tyson should be able to move their plant and deal with all of their ditches and whatnot, but I'd like you to just keep a finger on the pulse if he starts getting stretched too thin.
Okay.
We can't afford to have Lucifer down, or we are gonna be in trouble.
We'll try and keep her on track.
I know you will.
Sounds good, man. Let's make this happen.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Wanna come with me? Hopefully I come back to a nice setup and not a wash plant upside down in the ground.
Over in Parker's new claim, the Promised Land, Tyson Lee is running Wash Plant's Lucifer. He's off to a strong start this season, despite never having run a plant before.
That's crazy. Look at how small this cut is. Just the shape of this cut, how narrow it is, makes it really tough. And you got the wash plant that low to the ground, and you got to constantly be babysitting it. What's happening?
It's getting ready to move Lucifer.
So what's your game plan here?
Parker said to me before he left that he wanted the wash plant upstream, and he wants it set up low, so we got to get this done and get loosened by the end of the week.
That's never how we've mined in the past. You gotta have some room, man. These are big wash plants that need big cuts, big area. Put the wash plant up on a hill. You got this spot over here, try and set your plant up on it. Get some height. It's gonna buy you a lot of time and give you a lot more freedom down here. Every time you're moving a wash plant, well, it's not making you money. That's a lot of gold at the end of the season you're not gonna see on a table.
Yeah, well, I mean, man, it's his sandbox, and I'm just playing in it. I just don't want to get, you know, when he gets back.
He's not gonna like it, but Parker's not here. I'm running things now. But at the end of the day, he's gonna appreciate at the end of the season when he sees a lot more gold on the table. All right? All right, thanks.
Come on, quit around! Let's go!
Parker said to me before he left, he wants that wash plant sitting over there in that cut before he gets back. And if it's not, it'll probably mean I'm packing my bags. So, you know, that's just, it's not an option.
Mitch told rookie plant boss Tyson to ignore Parker's orders and follow his plan for moving and setting up the plant.
Gotta be kidding me. God, it's just a joke. What the going on? Hey, hang on!
But Tyson is sticking to Parker's orders, hauling Lucifer to a nearby, low-lying location in the cut.
What's the story with this? I've told you not to do it that way.
What do you expect me to do?
Parker's in here telling you to cut corners, and you know what's gonna lead to this? You gotta straighten him out. When he comes at you with a stupid idea, you gotta tell him that.
You know how much of a hard head he can have over stuff?
You can't just tell the boss what he wants to hear. You have to tell him what needs to be done. If you're telling me you're cool with that setup right there, you need to rethink your game, man. There's nothing worse than the boss leaves, comes back to a disaster. That's not what we want happening here. I want to keep this train on the rails here while Parker's gone. I don't want to have to give him a call here saying that hit the fan. Hey, Tyson, you got a second? Sorry for losing it on you yesterday. That's not the kind of boss I want to be.
Yeah. It was just heat of the moment sort of thing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know what, Mitch? You have more seniority than I do, so we'll move the plant your way.
I think it'll work better for everybody. We get this thing set up right, it should run pretty smooth. Well, everybody knows what they need to do.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go!
Beautiful work.
Thanks, man.
It's looking nice.
Yeah.
The super stacker is the last part of the plant to be brought over and connected before they can fire back up.
That's awesome. Woo!
Good job.
All right, buddy, here we go. Time to make some money. All right, Alec, let's go. Here she comes. You know, this certainly wasn't easy, but we've got Lucifer down here on the best wash plant pad it's probably ever had, and everything's running smooth. Everybody's gonna get to do their job and not have to kill themselves to make all this work.
Well, we found a new home. Yeah, for now. Better late than never. Let's get as much gold onto the ground as possible.
Nice job.
Right on.
We're halfway through the season, but there really isn't that much gold showing up.
At Paradise Hill, Yukon legend Tony Beets is betting on 3 decades of mining experience to cash in on high gold prices.
With the high gold prices, a guy really don't want to waste any more time than he has to. I mean, you bring in 500 ounces, you get $1 million. I mean, that is pretty good. Attack it. I don't give a
Not today, no. Not a day at the office.
At Paradise Hill, Tony Beets is rebuilding his shaker deck to run old-timer tailings and cash in on high gold prices.
Even if we only get 50 or 100 ounces, it'll pay for the commotion. That would be nice to get a couple more, though.
Before he can start running, he needs to connect the plant to a water intake pond more than half a mile away. So he's building a massive plastic pipeline.
We are changing from steel pipe to this plastic pipe, or whatever they call that. It's way more flexible, lasts way longer. It makes it so much easier to pipeline.
Beautiful. So the machine's a fusing machine, so we're fusing the pipe together. So that's all going to be one pipe. Okay, swing this way. Gonna put in the heat pad and melt it. Two pipes become one. We're gonna make the pipeline go from the pump all the way to the shaker deck, about 3,100 feet. Stop. Probably gonna take 2 days to get this all done.
Sinking this much time, money, and manpower into the shaker deck is a risk, but it could pay off big time.
All you gotta do is get 100 ounces, you get 200 grand. Piece of cake. And I'm sure we'll do better than that. If that thing runs for a day, stops too, all paid for it. After that, pretty much clean money. Pick up the pipes on this thing running.
In just 2 days, Kevin's put together a half-mile-long pipeline.
Keep going, keep going.
A little bit more. Perfect.
Cool.
Bingo. Perfect.
Shaker's on.
Heart attack. Okay, turn the water on.
Yep, open it.
There we go. This is the first bucket of old-timer tailings that Tony has found.
They fly it up like I ran every day.
Something beautiful.
After 3 days, the plant is up and running. If it catches an ounce of gold every hour, Tony will quickly start to turn a profit.
We took long enough. Anyway, we got it on the roll. And we'll make his money back probably in 2 days. So it'll be pretty easy money, I hope.
Hi guys. How are you guys?
Tired.
At Paradise Hill, Tony Beets has run old-timer tailings through the shaker deck for 3 days.
So you guys started sluicing with the shaker deck. How did that all go?
Yeah, that thing runs really nice, actually.
Everything measured out, everything did fit. Worked out pretty well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tony needs to get at least an ounce of gold for every hour of runtime to make it all worth it.
It's definitely not pretty stuff. Kind of grayish in color.
I don't give a how it looks. Should weigh it up. Ruby should come. Pour it in there.
10, 20, 30. 72.12.
That's not bad.
Worth more than $126,000.
That's a little bit over an ounce an hour.
Tony has already turned a profit on the old-timer tailings.
That's a lot better than I thought we'd ever do on that. pile. I think that's pretty good.
So now we've done Shaker Deck. What's coming out of Trommel for this week?
I mean, we had a pretty smooth week with the trommel, didn't we?
Well, it had to happen eventually.
Not too many hiccups or
No, I think
I think so. You had nothing at night, did you?
Oh, night went smooth.
Was good.
But I got the good crew.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So since we had such a nice week, let's find out how much we got.
Yeah, weigh it up.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 40, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 230, 240, 200,
Take a bit,
42.34.
Wow.
With Mike's trommel pulling in another 242 ounces. It's the best gold haul of the season. And Tony's new season total is 1,046 ounces of gold.
It's all pocket money, man. I think this is pretty slick. I'm very happy with this, very happy with this. Anyway, we had a good run. Let's keep it up. Let's get back out there, get some more of that yellow stuff.
Bye, guys.
There's some historic drilling on this property that showed pretty good promise. Unfortunately, we're having a hard time replicating those results.
Parker Schnabel is prospecting Smallwood Creek, Alaska.
We're gonna jump downstream and hopefully we can find some gold down there.
We're gonna head down the road about 2,000 feet into the east side of the valley. The gold seems to be favoring that side, so we're gonna start there.
In a new test area downstream, Parker and Liam will drill 2 new lines of holes. Parker must find a consistent line of gold to be sure the ground is worth the price tag.
Drill's running all right?
Drill's been running really good.
So far, the gold they've found is 100 feet deep and would be 5 times the cost of what he's digging now in the Klondike.
So now we're bringing a core out. So you drill the core barrel down, push the casing over top, pull it out. Bring it over here.
A lot of clay and fines, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of almost like a decomposed gravel. You can see that bits of that bedrock that's in it, that's broken down. So when you wash it, it's mostly all fines. We're hoping the gold's starting to pick up down here. The valley's a bit narrower, so it might concentrate that pay zone.
Was that the bottom of one of the holes?
Yeah, you can see there's a piece of gold in there.
Oh, good, there's one piece. That might be a second.
Yeah, it is a bit there.
He takes the concentrate from the sluice run to pan it in his mobile gold room.
I'm gonna start to see some colors here soon. This stuff's been really tricky to pan. There's a lot of really fine gold, and it just wants to float. So that probably looks like about 2 milligrams of gold. For these holes to be viable, we kind of want to see about 200 milligrams.
So this is the bottom of that hole?
Yeah.
And that's at 100 feet?
Bedrock is at 101.5.
101.5 feet. So you don't mind 101.5 foot deep ground for that.
The plan now is we're pretty much done this line, and we're gonna head down to the next one across the valley. Fingers are crossed that it might be viable down there.
The results are still way below the 200 milligrams that Parker needs to see. Everything now hinges on the final line of holes.
So this is the last one on this line.
Yep. On almost every line, there's been 1, maybe 2 good holes that probably would be mineable.
But they aren't, the problem is they aren't together.
They don't line up. They're not back to back, but we're getting 50 to 100 pieces of gold in a good hole. So you might be hitting pockets, and the ground might have richer pockets throughout.
Like, this is some expensive ground to mine. 100 feet, tons of water, intermittent frost.
Yeah, it needs to be excellent ground. There's definitely good gold there, and we're finding good results, but it's just not gonna be a easy call. So we're really gonna have to sit down and work through the numbers and make a solid plan before we can decide if it's worth mining. Gonna be a super tough call for Parker to make.
Out at Smallwood Creek,
For this line, you don't really know what we're gonna expect here, so we'll just be saving all the gravels we find and wash it to figure out what's going on.
Parker and drilling contractor Liam Ferguson drill the final line of test holes.
Liam's just finishing up panning the last couple holes we've done.
Parker's spent nearly $200,000 on drilling 8 lines, but still hasn't seen the results he needs.
We're finding some decent stuff, but it's just really spotty, and I think it's probably a really narrow pay streak and quite deep. And we've spent a lot of money drilling so far, so we'll weigh these up.
He needs a solid line of good holes to make this deep ground worth the $3 million price tag.
Start with the best one first.
They pan the final drill samples.
This one looks better than the other ones we did today. It's the one we got the most hope for right now. A lot of pressure riding on the back of this little hole.
200 milligrams would make the ground viable.
Do you want to go 100 feet for 32 milligrams, Parker? I don't know where all the other gold's gone. It's supposed to be there.
It's not like we're hitting dead holes. Like there's gold here.
Yeah, but no major hits.
I think we're gonna stop drilling for now.
Yeah, I agree.
As for like buying this place right now, I'm not putting all my eggs in this basket. Because 30 milligrams at 100 feet, that sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's an easy way to lose a lot of money. The gold wasn't as easy to find as what we were expecting.
Thank you for coming out here and making it happen. I will say that there would have been a lot more fun ways to spend 200 grand, Liam, but I'm glad it's going to you.
Hey, if you just bought a helicopter and said we're not going drilling, I'd be more than happy. I'd be like, sweet.
See how everybody's doing?
Hello.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good.
Parker calls foreman Mitch Blaschke to check his progress on Indian River.
The plants are running all right?
Lucifer Big Red's been plugging along really nice. We're mobbing through it here, man. You're definitely going to need to find us some new ground here pretty soon.
And we've had a hell of a time trying to hit some gold with the drill. Pretty frustrating for sure. All right, thanks, Mitch. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, you too, man. Bye.
Sounds like they hardly even miss me.
How's it going, Chris?
Hey, Mitchell, what's happening, man?
Mitch is responsible for hitting the gold targets while Parker's away, but they haven't put any on the scale since he left.
Just busy.
Yeah, I bet. It shows, man. It shows.
What are you thinking? We'll just weigh all this up when he gets back?
Yeah, I think so. It ought to be a cruncher for sure.
Yeah?
It's going to be a trophy.
You gonna let me have a look at least?
Yeah, check this out.
No way, man.
Yeah, those are 2-hand buckets right there. You lift them with 2 hands.
Because of the lockdown, Rick Ness was 6 weeks late to start his mining season, but he's making up ground fast with 302 ounces. He's almost a third of the way to his 1,000-ounce goal. Now, he's ready to take it to the next level.
What's up, you goons?
Late again, huh?
Hey, what time is it? You. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for all the hard work. You know, things are really coming along good. You know, we're streamlining and we're looking like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Took a few years.
Hey,
fake it till you make it,
Fake it till you make it, yeah. We can crank things up, and it's just in time because we're moving on from the cheap cut, and we're opening up the deep cut.
Wicked, man.
Yes, sir. So that's a whole different ball game for us. We're moving over 60 feet overburden in a lot of places. That's a lot of junk material to move. It's going to be expensive. Carla, you're going to have to get in a rock truck.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to kind of throw everybody into the deep cut, try to get that stripped down. I think we can get it all done, you know.
It's doable now. It's just, like I say, me and you are going to jump in trucks.
We got to keep
Yeah.
the ball rolling, so whatever we got to do, right?
Yeah. The reward there is hopefully 30 feet of pay underneath that, right? And good stuff, like 2 ounce per 100 type stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what we tested out at last year.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's get after it. Deep cut. Carl, try to keep your pants on.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best.
It's going to be one of the more aggressive things I've done as far as mining goes.
There are just 3 days of cheap cut pay left before the wash plant runs out.
We're looking at least 60 feet of overburden. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and just do it.
To get the 3-acre deep cut down to pay dirt in time, Rick pulls in the whole crew.
We have a lot of overburden to move, so it's going to be a tough one. I'm in the gold room full time, and I'm pretty swamped in there. Kind of worries me. I just don't want to get caught with our pants down.
It's a time crunch thing. We're about out of pay in that other cut, and we've got a long way to go and a lot of dirt to move to get to this pay, but it's going to be really worth it.
Something just does not sound right with this thing. No, that ain't good. Hey, Carl, you got a copy?
10-4.
Yeah, man, something's going on with the bucket. Get your truck out here and take a look at this thing. Without a 700, we're not going to get down to pay in the deep cut before we run out of pay in the cheap cut, so hopefully we can fix this quick and get back on task.
The 700 is the only excavator that can move enough volume of dirt for Rick to stay on track.
Just never ends with this thing.
No.
All the welds broke. It causes this pin to go wherever it wants.
It's not in good shape, dude.
If I could stick my finger in there.
Yeah, and that's not good.
My thoughts right now are my main production machine is just shot to. How do we get this
To work.
to work?
You try centering it, getting this gouge a bit, weld it back on, weld to make it tighter, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to build this up more.
Ugly. This thing takes a lot of force.
Yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be real low budget and hope for the best, right?
There's a collar on the bucket that holds the pin in place that the bucket rotates on. Now the pin wobbles in there like that and it causes all kinds of damage. So we just need to get this bucket off, re-weld this collar back on. We can't just run it like that.
The bucket is attached to the arm by 2 pins. On one of the collars that hold the pins in place, the weld has sheared off. Without it, the pin wobbles, making the bucket unusable. Carl plans to weld the collar back on to secure the pin.
So yeah, man, this is our moneymaker. This is our main hoe. Without this thing, we're right? So try to get that centered and weld it up, but we'll see. No warranty on this job. You going at all? I'm just about ready to attempt to throw a pin in it. Oh, she's heavy, that's on, yeah. Yeah, I might need a hand to Rick. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
You want me to show you how to do it by blowing up my back?
I'll take it.
There you go.
Atta boy. You got her. Is it a little tight?
Yeah.
Tight.
Bucket's going back on easier than it normally does, so that's nice.
A couple nuts and we're back in business. You're good to move it if you want. Oh, yeah.
That's it? You made her look easy, buddy.
Carl's got the 700 back up and running in just 3 hours.
That went good, man.
Dude, that's awesome.
And Rick still has a full 2 days left to get down to gold-rich pay dirt.
Carl saves the day again. I'm not convinced you don't pull that on purpose. Yeah, it's gonna be down for a week, Rick, and then you pull it out of your ass in a couple hours.
I didn't think that was gonna happen though.
I love it. Just machines digging dirt in the morning.
At Duncan Creek,
That's the right stuff right there.
after 4 days running pay from the cheap cut and 1 from the deep cut, Rick Ness and his crew assemble for a double gold weigh.
Yeah, in classic fashion. With a breakdown, we came dangerously close to running out of pay. Just in the nick of time, buddy.
Well, we wouldn't have nothing to dig it with if not for you, Carl.
Yeah. How many ounces do you think are in that hole there?
No, last year, I mean, we pulled 800 yards out of there, ran it. There was 17 ounces.
That's unreal, man.
So yeah, we'll do a little more math on scale, I guess.
First up, the cheap cut gold.
Dude, that looks good, Rick.
What do you got? 10, 20, 30, 40, 56.36.
Worth over $98,000.
Get used to this, Rick.
That's good. That's what we've been putting up. But, you know, the deep cut's better than that, right? So this is from one day of running the deep cut right here.
Holy smokes, dude.
Next, the gold from running just 1 day of deep cut pay.
Get ready. So we got another 10, another 20, another over 30.
That's 1 day?
And we got 35.21.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
Who's got...
Worth $62,000.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy.
Together, it's the biggest weekly gold weigh of the season,
Numbers, that's 91.57.
which boosts their season total to 393 ounces, closing in on their 1,000-ounce target.
I don't know what's more impressive, the goal way or you figuring that out.
Yeah, you got a guy in sight that knows math. We're set, boys.
At almost 100 ounces a week,
Yeah.
Rick and his crew could be looking at a $2 million season.
Time to start hammering down, throttling that dirt out of there.
Do it, dude.
I'm in.